Hey, witches. I wanted to talk about a part of the Wiccan Rede, probably the part that's most focused on by most people, the part of "And ye harm none, do what ye will." Spurred a little bit of a debate the other day on a post on our Twisted Hazel Coven page, and I wanted to talk a bit about that. Um, and ye harm none, do what ye will. For me, and I believe also for Jess, we use that, I think, mostly with our spell work and with our energy work. In For us, it means we don't cast any ill will on anyone else any more than we would say, hey, I hope she breaks a leg, or I hope, she falls in a ditch. We don't do those things because both of us believe in the laws of fate. We believe in the law of return, the threefold law. We believe that what you cast out onto others comes back at you. It's kind of an extension of treat others as you wish to be treated. A lot of people, in a lot of witches, whether they're new or not, have lots of different interpretations of that. I am also finding that a lot of new practitioners find it okay to actually cast ill will onto others and get some sense of joy and power out of it. For me, that is really wrong. I've been practicing for a little over 30 years, practicing witchcraft. And for me, that has never, ever, casting ill will has never, ever been a part of my practice, and it never will be. It's just, it's not even, I don't even need the return, the law of return, or the threefold law to make that not part of my practice. It is part of my morals. It's part of my heart and my soul. I don't cast ill will on others. I also have a strong belief that we are placed here in our lifetime to learn the lessons that we need to learn. And if someone else is playing with our fate and with the things that happen to us and in our lives, we may not learn the lessons that we need to learn. So I believe that that is not only a dangerous thing to do to someone, it's something that could actually change this lifetime for them and could affect their next lifetime. So I don't believe in messing with um, other people's fate and karma. With that said, and some people believe that it's okay to do things if you're protecting yourself. Okay, if you're protecting yourself against what? For me, I draw the line at, if somebody's coming to my home and I pretty much try to only have people in my home that have good energy. But every once in a while, we have someone come here that, we have a farm. We have people that come here to do jobs, that do things with our animals or our fields and things. And they may be incredibly good at their job and not a bad person at all, but their energy might be a little off. So I will, from time to time, do a little bit of a ritual before someone comes here to do work on the farm, the property, the animals, and just ask that they leave their bad energy behind, that they not inflict it on me, my property, my barn, my animals, that kind of thing. Those kinds of things are the things that I would do to protect myself. But I also, in that ritual, in that spell, I also ask that when they leave my property, that they have their own free will and they act accordingly, to their own morals, their own values, and their own lessons that they need to learn in this lifetime. I never inflict my will on anyone else. So, with that said, it's something to study, and it is something. So, especially if you're new to witchcraft, it's something to study. You want to go back and study some, Doreen Valiente or Gerald Gardner. That's actually where the Wiccan Rede sort of came into play, and the law of three, and the law of return. So those are some things to look at. If everybody's practice is different, and whatever works for you is okay. And if there's one thing that Jess and I repeat all the time, it is, your practice is your own, and you do with it what you will. That's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to progress. And if one way to practice was the only way to practice, we wouldn't have a million books on witchcraft and paganism and, spell work out there. It would just be one big book. We'd all buy the same book and we'd be done. So, and wouldn't we be a bunch of boring witches? So remember, don't let anybody tell you how to witch.